Good morning, my friends. It is 6:20 on a Wednesday, and I'm getting ready to go to work, but I got about 8 minutes to pop a little video to you guys, and then I'm going to be off. Now, as of next week, I probably won't be wearing these anymore because I'm going to have cataract surgery, which is kind of spooky in itself. But the alternative is spookier, which would mean I wouldn't be able to see at all. So that's going to happen pretty soon here. Okay, now that's not the premise of the video. Now, premise of the video is like the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, and they're, like they say, they have to tell you things before they happen. And a lot of people, they don't understand it. And, you know, mainstream news will tell you that anything else besides them is a conspiracy. And that's pretty funny. Now, there was a movie that was on, 4 or 5 months before that big event. That was about 9 years ago. And it was all about that. And then the guys on the plane looked out the window when they saw where they were going and went, oh my God. And then 9 months later, that happened. Believe it or not, the Simpsons do predict a lot of things. And the reason why they do is because the guy who actually draws them is a Mason. Now, how do they know all these things? Well, it's probably through time. And I know a lot of people can't grasp that, but that's more than likely what it is. Like I say, I never label my videos what they are. That keeps me under the radar. When I do a video like this, I want to put it on my other channel. I have to link it into a video because there's no other way. They won't let me upload the same video on the same channel, on two different channels. And like I said, I got people who won't migrate from one and the others who won't migrate from this. So that's how that is. Okay, so the next thing we're going to get into is this. Now, a lot of people, if you're a member of any online group that happens to be a little iffy with the status quo, you might want to dump that online group. Because, especially on Facebook, because it's being watched. Okay? They come out and they this is why I'm not labeling. They came out and they basically told everybody that QAnon was fake. But they're still talking about it on Facebook and, the QAnon members and this and all that. There are members, yes. But the sites are bullshit. They're run by the PTB, powers that be, to see who will join them. And then, this guy supports this guy because he's this. See how stupid that all is? The same thing with climate change, which I want to get into right now because here it's raining. I mean, right now it isn't, but it's been really, really windy. We don't get that same kind of rain anymore that we used to, which would be maybe a week of it, and it was kind of mellow, but it filled up our reservoirs and all that. Now, every time it rains, we get big gusty wind, floods all over, and it's different. It's not like it was. No one notices it. So these guys come on here and they push climate change to you, and they say, oh, yeah, well, it's your fault and greenhouse gases, and you got to pay for this, and you got to pay for that. When in reality, we're moving more and more and more to magnetic north. And that's Siberia. And when it finally hits it, there's going to be a big earthquake. When? I can't tell you that. But they keep showing you stuff. They'll talk about it. Like, this volcano's been dormant. This, but they never come out and say it. But they're trying to warn you so you're ready. That's all I've ever talked about with all my stuff. It's just warning you so you are ready. That's all. I don't tell you that it's real. I don't tell you that it's fake. I don't talk a lot about Nibiru on here anymore because a lot of people don't. I mean, I do, but you know what I mean? I don't label it that because people will never understand that we didn't just magically show up here and that's how it was. You know what I mean? But I wanted to get into that case of trolls. See, now this site that I actually help moderate, and I moderate from time to time because we got a lot of moderators there. But the thing is that there's a lot of trolling on there now. They agree to all the terms and then they troll anyway. You could win $1 million. We just get rid of them, but they do it anyway. Same with me. I come back after a long, long time away. Here's this guy who's a sub of mine telling me, oh no, you again. Well, why'd you stay sub to me? Well, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, there's so many weird things going on right now. And I'm going to tell you this. I don't care who really watches this video. If anybody who knows me watches this video, My take on this new administration is that I don't think these people really know what they're doing. My thing is what I believe. You give people jobs for the credibility. And if a person of color has more credibility than a person who isn't, when the guy gets the job. You don't just give jobs to people because of what they are or who they are, because that's what you're doing. You don't stop jobs that take away 70 to 80,000 jobs. Now, again, I heard this, and this is my view. Do I want a pipeline running through my backyard? Do I want all that happening in nature? No. But to have something built and moving, and to then all of a sudden, with the stroke of a pen, cut 60,000 jobs, that's a bunch of crap. In this pandemic where hardly anybody's making it. Okay? Then they stop the border wall. There goes more work. In reality, all you're doing is blocking something that someone else did because you didn't like the guy. Do I believe in the wall? I think the wall should be built. Sure, they'll build tunnels, but it makes it a little bit harder. See what I'm saying? Doesn't mean I support anybody. I'm just telling you what I feel. Anyway, my premise of this video was about weird weather. Don't be careful groups you join. You probably shouldn't really join any group because they're just looking. They're looking to see who's who likes what. There was an old video years ago, and I don't know how real this was, but it did show this cop, and he was running around putting stickers on people's boxes. And if you were registered Republican, you had red on your box, and if there was blue on their box, they were able to identify who was who. So in reality, best thing to do is either register as something you aren't, lied about who you vote to your friends, or whatever it is. Do I believe in mail-in voting? Not on a mass scale. I don't care who it is. I don't care if Mickey Mouse is running for president. I don't believe in mail-in voting for masses. Now, as we get ready to close this video, old you-know-who probably won't be convicted. There's more of your tax money going down the tube on something that isn't going to do nothing. It's not going to create anything. It's just stupid, okay? Because you knew the Senate wasn't going to do it because they're all Republicans, see? So it doesn't matter. You say he's impeached, but he really isn't. He can run again, and he will. But if you were to win again, then there really would be mass chaos in the street. Because there already is. Well, my friends, I've kind of run out of some things to say. Like I said, I try to pop a couple videos a week so you know that I'm still here and live and everything's going on. But everything's not what you think it is. And to believe what Facebook tells you, even if it is CBS News or Fox News or whatever it is, whatever you believe, and you believe it because Facebook said it and it posted it, you got to use your own mind and see what happens around you in the world. Because I will tell you this before I sign out of here. Has wearing a mask helped? Yes. Because I usually get a cold at least once a week. I mean, once a year. And this time so far, I haven't gotten one. So with that, it has worked with that. This morning cough is something I do all the time, been going on for 20 years. But anyway, so that has worked. Do I really want a double mask? I think that's becoming kind of I don't know. I'm not saying what I wanted to say, but I don't know. It's just how far are you going to go with what you're told? You know what I mean? On March 4th, is Orange Man Bag going to be president again? I don't believe it. Maybe it'll happen, but I don't believe it. QAnon is bullshit. It was proved as bullshit. It's not real. It was just to see who would go on there, join it, and then they would have a list of everybody that joined it. Now, did I ever join one of those? But I deleted it like within a day. Bullshit. All bullshit. COVID was created because of this and all of this, and they're on these boats and da-da-da. Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. Oh, but he's cute because he goes like this. Oh, but no, that's a white power symbol. Oops. I don't know how in the hell an OK symbol became that. When did that ever happen? Whoever said that's what that was? But anyway, my friends, that's about all I got to tell you. So as I go ahead and sign off and go into the good old work mode, I will be seeing you guys later. Like I said, I wish you guys would either migrate from here to there or there to here so I could just do videos on one channel. But nobody wants to do that. Now, Is that thing coming closer? I've seen pictures through telescopes, not mine, but through pictures that people have shown me. It's there. It's there. When is it coming? I don't know. Can't tell you that. That's one thing I don't know. Like the Bible says, no one knows time or date. No one does. But let me tell you this, when that earthquake does happen, it'll be about a 20-minute quake and the world will feel it. It's going to be big. You can mark my words. Now we got a foreign country pushing old Sleepy Joe to see what he'll do with them. And that was what a certain person, when he called him the you-know-what Joe, and sure enough, there he is pandering with them. See? $45 billion to Central America. Wow, and they can't help us with a stimulus. It's going to take a while. When you realize that big government doesn't care about you, maybe you finally get the drift. They don't. All they cared about was votes, getting themselves in, giving themselves pay raises, 6-figure salary at 80 years old while you sit and slave your ass until you're no longer on this ground. So, my friends, with all that being said, peace. I'll be seeing you. You guys have a really good day. And you know what? Every time you get up, bless the Lord or bless the ground or whatever you believe in, that you're up on it and you're walking around. There's a lot of people that aren't. And I learned that the hard way with a guy that worked that, now wasn't really his friend, but, I didn't dislike him. And he went away and he didn't come back. He passed away, so rest in peace, my friend. So for each and every one of us, every day you get above terra firma, thank whatever that power is that you got up on your feet and you walked again that day. Because one day you won't. Well, my friends, peace. I'll be seeing you. You guys have a really good day, and maybe next week I won't be wearing glasses. Bye-bye.